Okay, so I want to talk about something. You can just put me in the background. This is a rant about DC. So what I want to talk about is what is going to be happening to DC, or what the fuck are they going to do in the future? Because I feel like they have so many easy layups that they just don't utilize. Like, for example, DC has like this sort of identity crisis. I swear to God. It's like, what the fuck are you doing with, let's say, for example, the Snyderverse? It's like you started the Snyderverse, right? And what is happening with it? What are they doing? Okay, they're gonna get James Gunn on it, and Snyder is basically not gonna be there. Okay, bro, but like DC keeps trying to copy Marvel with this. Why do you keep trying to have like Thanos be Darkseid and all of this? Like, can't you see with DC, the stuff that works is the small itty bitty standalone movies, like the Batman, Joker, stuff like that. Wonder Woman was also good. It doesn't, like, the big franchise doesn't really work. And I feel like they don't even know what they're doing themselves. It's like they go from like the Batman, which is like gritty and dark and it's like really artistically filmed, to the Flash, which feels like basically like a cheap MCU copy. It's like, what the fuck are they even doing, bro? It's like they don't even know what they're aiming for. It's like, what are we going for? Are we going for Snyder's dark, gritty style, or are we going for the Flash's MCU copy style, or the realistic, grounded, artsy Batman? You know what I mean? And by artsy is like, it's really weird. I'm a artist myself, so I can talk about this, about camera angles and like the composition of frames and stuff like that. This is something that you don't notice but you feel, and this is like sprinkles on the cupcake. This will not make your story, but I want to talk about this even more. Like, I loved Man of Steel. When are we gonna get the proper Superman? I know they are making the Superman right now, but I have my doubts. And I'm gonna be honest, do you know why? It's because the best way to judge future behavior is from past behavior. They have failed previously so many times, especially with like, oh, you have Joker 1, and then you make Joker 2, which is a musical with Lady Gaga. It's like, okay, I get it, you got Lady Gaga, but Lady Gaga, from what I've heard, is a decent actress. Why do you want to make it a musical? Like, I had a friend tell me, oh, like, watch La La Land, it's my favorite movie. And I watched it, and then when I saw it's a musical, I was like, I can't stand this shit. This is too cringe for me, bro. I'm sorry. I cannot stand this shit. And I understand it's good, it's artsy, but it's just not my style, bro. And let's be for fucking real. We are men. And most of the time, and I am not saying you're homosexual if you like musicals. I would joke about it, but I'm gonna be a fence sitter on this. But we are men, okay? We do not think about it. What is the target audience of the DC universe? It's people like me, maybe you. I don't know. Maybe there are two ladies in here that are watching. The two YWX fans in here. But it is what it is. Like, what are we? We like Space Marine 2. So, for example, we like Kazan. You know, we like manly stuff. We like Berserk. That's what we like. And this is why Dune worked so well, is because it not only catered to us nerds, but it was also kind of like a Star Wars-y type of fantasy. But to be honest, I feel like I brought up, like, this is a bad example, because I brought up Dune, and Dune is like, I feel like it's an anomaly because it works so well, even though it's like a Star Warsy type of stuff and it's a bit more complicated. I know it's not as complicated as the books, but the first movie is kind of hard to digest. But I'm sorry about this side tangent. Let me get back to it. What the fuck are they doing with the Green Lantern IP? Like, think about this. Since we just were in the subject of sci-fi, you got space guardians, basically space police with fucking power rings, bro. It's like you are leaving out your own Star Wars on the table. I understand the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern wasn't well received. I honestly kind of liked it, but I was a toddler when it came out, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. What are they even doing? If for that specific IP, they should maybe animate it like anime, or they get the people that made Pirates of the Caribbean to make the fucking the CGI for it. Because let's be for fucking real. The Green Lantern is like literally like the sky is the limit. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can make like the Green Lantern find his opponents by creating planes of fucking of cinder blocks and just snapping them together. He can make brick walls. He can make a train. He can make literally whatever. It's like in the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie. Fisk, he's fighting like Fisk, and like the fucking train is coming, skyscrapers, fucking green stoplight. Yeah, stoplight. This fucking stoplight is like coming there. They can swing on whatever. That's literally Green Lantern is literally that. Okay, so it would be difficult to get on cinema in like actually filmed, but it could be done. I just don't trust these people. Maybe if the guys that did Dune or Pirates of the Caribbean worked on it, then maybe. It's sad because the Snyderverse had a few of its golden nuggets, you know what I mean? For example, the warehouse fight with Batman is still, in my opinion, the best superhero fight of all time. It's not even close. Like the theatricality, the sheer force of his punches, you know, the bass, he just bam, and the fucking movie speakers were like he fucking hits that guy in the fucking ground like he's a fucking UFC or wrestler, you know, like he's John Cena, you can't see me. Also, Peacemaker, I heard, is really good. Like, everybody that I hear talking about Peacemaker, since we're talking about John Cena, everybody that I hear talking about Peacemaker is praising it. I don't know if it's good or not. I need to watch that. We got, for example, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was good, bro. It wasn't a 9 out of 10, but it was a solid 7.5 to 8 out of 10. It was good. Gal Gadot, even though a lot of people make fun of her, saying that, oh, she's not a good actress, I think she was good for Wonder Woman because it fits her character. It's like this Amazonian strong woman that is like, you know, like basically not knowing how to interact with people. That fits with Gal Gadot. Also, and this is gonna be one of the biggest things that I want to talk about, and people will not like me for saying this. I know there's a Teen Titans series, right? If I remember correctly. I think that the series are slop. I don't like them. But the animated series was, in my own opinion, one of the best things that we got out of the DC universe, the Teen Titans animated series. I remember I was hooked to the screen. Even Teen Titans Go, I watched that entire thing. Teen Titans, they're literally bleeding money for not making a proper adaptation. Like, there is this artist right here, my own full screen. Oh my god, you dumbass. Why haven't we gotten one of these series? Like, with this literal, perfect, like literally, they just pay the guy, just send him some like $10,000, pay him for the fucking shit. He literally has concept art prepared for you, spoon-fed to you, bro. Just get this guy to do it. Like, look at this, bro. Look at how nice this is. Imagine how nice a fucking Stranger Things kind of like a series with them, and just them being teenagers, bro. It's not them trying to make this like gritty, low budget bullshit. Just them being teenagers and being like this, genuine teenagers. Like, this is what I want to see, bro. This right here. Look at this. Like, a series like this, combine like Life is Strange with Stranger Things and make it into DC and Teen Titans. Just literally, like, you have the art right here, made for you, spoon-fed for you. Anyway, let me put back the webcam. Oh, because of that fucking oopsie, I'm gonna have to edit this bullshit. Anyway, it's fine though, it's fine. Also, this bleeds into another subject, The Flash. My brother keeps telling me, you need to watch The Flash. The Flash is so good, even my girlfriend likes it. I'm sorry, bro. I look at The Flash, sometimes I can look at something and I can instantly tell I will not like it. I know there are exceptions to this, I am sure the show is great, but why would I watch that whenever Dune exists? Whenever The Walking Dead exists, whenever Invincible exists, whenever whatever. You know what maybe Invincible is a bad example and I will get called out. It is what it is. If you call me out for that, I'm banging you. Nah, I will not make that joke. That's a cheap shot, okay? But I watched The Flash, literally when it released. I'm not gonna give spoilers, they just have a bit of cameos. One of the cameos, the girl, or fuck it, give the fucking spoilers. They bring back the old fucking Batman. What the fuck was with that? Okay, that was a good cameo for the people. For my brother, that was like, he's what, 50? I'm kidding. He's like 31, turning 31 in August. But like 50-year-olds were always gonna be like, oh, that's our Batman. He's like, okay, fine, I get it. If it's like Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, this is a spoiler. It's been spoiled for you already. This is like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield returning for the latest Spider-Man, okay? It's a cameo that is basically like, I swear to God, I hate them piggybacking on these fucking cameos, bro. Leave them the fuck alone, bro. Like, only Spider-Man can make a bad movie into a good one with cameos, okay? Maybe you could argue that if the Flash movie wasn't this bad, maybe they could get away with it. But listen, Supergirl in that movie was, in my opinion, the best thing. Like, I like that Supergirl adaptation. I really like her. I think she should remain. Maybe even get a standalone movie, but I don't think they could handle that, bro. I don't think they could handle that. And let me get back. So, Supergirl. Let's get back into Superman. Will they get this fucking shit? Like, I swear to God, Superman is supposed to be an easy layup. Can they not do this fucking shit? I don't know. If I was a betting man, I would say no. But I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt because of James Gunn. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt because the only thing about MCU Phase 4 that was good was Guardians of the Galaxy. And in my own opinion, and this is gonna be the hottest of takes, objectively speaking, the Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, in my opinion, together as movies, they were the best in the MCU, with the sole exception of Infinity War and Endgame, because those is just a generational movie. Like, you cannot beat that. Like, we went to the cinema. Like, we rarely go to the cinema. Me and my brother, we saw those movies in the cinema. Okay, I swear to God, bro. Like, James Gunn is an incredible cinematographer. I trust him, but at the same time, I do not trust the other people around him. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's like that one friend that is like really nice, but then when he's around people, he's like a sponge. He just absorbs that bad energy, that bad negativity around the people. Can he perform? I think he will. Will he be held back by other people? Probably, most likely. Also, I want to say, many people, and this is going to be like maybe a discussion, like, who has better villains. In my own opinion, Marvel has better villains. Like, I'm sorry, I don't think... I think that Spider-Man's villains and Doom and stuff like that, Thanos and like Ultron, it just the Joker, the Heath Ledger's Joker cannot tip the balances that much. But I feel like DC has such good villains. Why haven't we seen a Mr. Freeze a movie? Why aren't we making a Heart of Ice movie? Why? Especially with this gritty Batman, it would fit perfectly. A Heart of Ice. Make it already, bro. Holy shit. Easy layup. Like, literally, just copy the fucking, copy the story, bro. There are like animated series of it that did it well. Why haven't we seen Clayface? Why haven't we seen Killer Croc? If Arkham Knight can get in the DLC for Killer Croc to look that good, if that guy was on the fucking cinema, I would be okay with it. Literally, just copy paste him there. Just get the guys that made the Arkham Knight, just tell them, oh, just to make it just a bit more realistic, because now you have better shit to do it with. Put that guy into the movie. I would be fine with it. Like, why can't we get a horror style, like a kind of like a Dead Space, Alien Isolation style of a Batman movie, where Batman is like navigating like a scene of like 10 minutes where Batman is navigating the sewers, and like you can see Killer Croc in the darkness, but Batman doesn't spot him. You, as the viewer, you can see him. Kind of like Conjuring, or like what the fuck was it? Insidious, where you could see the demon in the back, but or Hereditary, I think in Hereditary that happened too. You can see the bad guy in the back, but the character is like, with like a flashlight, or and he's like in the back. Why can't we get something like that, bro? Bro, tell me in the wouldn't that be, bro? That would be absolute fucking cinema. Be for fucking real with me. Also, while I'm on the subject of Batman, Heath Ledger cannot be beat. You can only make something different than him, but can we please stop making new Jokers? I swear to God, we have one from the fucking series, which many people don't know about. We have, what the fuck is it? Mark Hamill's Joker. We have Heath Ledger. We have Joaquin Phoenix, and we have Jared Leto. And by the way, I'm sorry for Jared Leto. Like, I think he tried his hardest, but the Joker that they gave him is like literally like the embodiment of the Balkan wannabe thug boy that is like 18 and is incredibly skinny and with tattoos and has like an AK-47 tattoo and thinks he's cool because he bought a BB gun from Amazon. Literally, that's the Joker we got. With dating Margot Robbie, the lady, you know what I mean? The woman, bro. You know what I mean? But they have such good fucking villains. Why don't they utilize them? I don't know. And as much as I not kind of like sung Snyder praises, I liked Batman vs Superman. I was a kid, so let's be for fucking real, I was a toddler. But I thought that Batman vs Superman was so cool, bro. I even bought a shirt. I was so into it. I went to the cinema. I was like, oh, you know, and it's like a fond memory of mine. I would like that movie, but I still, like, objectively speaking, that movie is weird. It had its good stuff. Like the Snyderverse had good stuff. I'm not a Snyder cultist. Don't take me as this like, oh my god, like this elitist. Oh my god, Snyder is the best. Whatever. No. But let's be for fucking real. Like the warehouse fight was incredible. Man of Steel is mwah, it's really great. Like Henry Cavill as Superman is, in my opinion, the best Superman casting. It's just that they didn't do him justice with the writing. If they went the Injustice route, which I think he did, or sort of an Injustice route, I feel like Injustice betrays the Superman's character, even though I love Injustice. I even played the game. I love Injustice. It betrays Superman's character because Superman is the pillar of hope. Superman is Odysseus, but for our time. Stop defiling him. You know what I mean? He's Odysseus, bro. This is our hero. Him and Spider-Man, okay? Stop defiling him. But basically what I think they should do, and this is like my final subject, is I think they should branch off from the universe. I think they shouldn't try to copy Marvel. Yes, a lot of times copying the best works, but not whenever you don't know what makes them the best. The fact that Marvel was interconnected is not what made them the best. The fact that Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man made them the best. I'm gonna be for fucking real. Like the Iron Man movie, the first Iron Man movie was mwah. Iron Man 2, I liked it too. It was mwah. In my own opinion, 3 was but I still liked it. Let's be for fucking real. Every scene that RDJ was in with Iron Man was incredible. I don't know, like, look at my video with like Marvel. I think that the Doom casting is kind of like iffy. They need to branch off. They need to be kind of like episodic, kind of like I forgot. I'm sorry about this. It's like episodic. But in terms of movies, let's say you have the Batman side tangent, but then you have the James Gunn Superman. Fine. Then you have the James Gunn Superman. Please do not merge the fucking timelines. The Batman works so well because I feel like it feels realistic. It feels like, yeah, that could feel real, even though, like, let's be for fucking real. You're not tanking a C4 explosion to your fucking face, even if you're Batman. I feel like they shouldn't chase this, like, we need to be special. It's fine to be formulaic. It's fine to have Odysseus, but Superman for superheroes. It's fine to have Batman, the classic Batman. I feel like it's fine. Let's be for real. You guys tell me in the comments. If they made 7 or 6 Batman movies like the Batman to 20 years straight, it was sort of that quality. It's just every single time there's just, oh, this time it's Bane, this time it's Mr. Freeze, this time it's Hush, this time it's whatever. I'd be the Court of Owls. Why don't they use that? It's like basically the Illuminati, but like for them, and make slight nods at the Illuminati. Be self-aware about it. Make it be like the Court of Owls is the ones that are completely ruling Hollywood. They're cinematographers. Make like a nod about it. You know what I mean? Like, where the, like, wouldn't you like that? I would love that. Just do that, even if it doesn't have like any kind of correlation. Like even if they're like, if you want to make like a story, this is something that Christopher Nolan did with The Dark Knight. You have, by the way, The Dark Knight is goated. All of the movies, in my opinion. You have a greater story, and you segment it into movies. Let's say 3 movies, like it was in The Dark Knight. Every single standalone movie shouldn't be just middle point, like they do with Alien, Romulus, and not Isolation, Prometheus and stuff like that. No, every single movie has to stand alone. Every single episode has to have beginning, middle, and end. And then when you merge them together, then it has a greater beginning, middle, and end. You cannot have, let's say, for example, a movie that is a middle of a story. No, you can't. Because it's boring. It's boring, bro. For example, let's say we got Alien Covenant. Like, that movie was good, but it should have a proper beginning, middle, and end. And maybe this example is wrong, but in my opinion, I think it's a good example. Each movie should stand alone by themselves, and if you want to have sprinkles on top or like build layers of complexity, whenever you stack the movies like a Jenga or like a domino, whenever you stack the movies, you want them to add complexity, that's totally fine. But do not make movies so that in 4 movies is gonna make sense. I think that's stupid. I think no, do not fucking do that. Every single movie should have beginning, middle, and end. This is the same for videos too. This is law. Even episodes. If you have episodes, beginning, middle, and end with a few exceptions. DC isn't broken. Is it hopeful? No, it's bleak, kind of like the Snyderverse. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? I feel like the main takeaway of this is stop trying to be Marvel. Stop trying to copy MCU. Make your own formula. Sure, stealing the formula works too. Like, if we want Marvel-esque movie, we have Marvel. We have certain palettes that aren't being met. Like, for example, Star Wars guys have Dune now. Marvel guys have old Marvel now because new Marvel is dog shit. The old Marvel movies are still there. Just watch those. It's fine. DC, what do we have? The Dark Knight. I've rewatched The Dark Knight like 8 times. I'm sick of... Sometimes I can even say the fucking lines. I can predict them. I remember them. It's like watching cinema therapy where they like say the fucking lines. That's how I feel, bro. With The Dark Knight. I already am sick of tired of watching that movie. I need to wait like 3 more years to like rewatch it again. It's fine, broski. Be yourself. This is what I've learned even with content creation. Being this like hyper developed, like giga optimized, and just making it for slop isn't the way. Honesty, integrity, and straightforwardness and approach that is straightforward is always going to lead to better results. Do you see what's happened to my channel? Thank you, guys. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Cannot thank you enough. Anyway, please raise that subscribe number. We're going to get monetized soon, and I'm finally going to be able to tell my family, like, hey, leave me the fuck alone. You see what I'm doing? Take care of yourself, and thank you for letting me rant. Take care of yourself and have a nice day.